What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully, you're having a good one. Today, we're talking about a topic that has been requested over time for me to talk about over the last few years, and I just haven't really gotten around to it because it's such a broad topic to talk about. And I personally love this form of media, and at the same time, we have a fandom that is overtly obsessed, toxic, parasocial, etc., etc., and that is anime and the fandom of anime. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on anime and then my thoughts on the fandom and just kind of wrap it all into one video. I feel like these two topics are worth noting that the media and the fandom, such as any form of art like music, actual paintings of art like the Starry Night, and then forms of entertainment like cartoons, anime, manga, books, other forms of fiction, nonfiction, reality TV, etc. They have their own fandoms and they could be very fucking toxic. And the anime fandom in particular, whether you are someone who is a cosplayer, whether you're someone who just likes to watch anime because it's something to watch and it can be entertaining, like myself, let's just go ahead and get right into the discussion of it. So, for as long as I can remember, I have been watching, like, my very first anime I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z, like a lot of people. And then I started really getting into anime when I started watching Bleach and One Piece for the very first time and just absolutely loved it. But we're not going to specifically talk about how I got into anime, how I did this. I just kind of want to discuss it in general. I mean, you have so many series nowadays that people like obsess over. I mean, you got people that obsess over Attack on Titan, JJK, fucking Chainsaw Man, many other series out there. But obviously, one of the most obsessed fandoms out there is definitely My Hero Academia as well. And that fan base, oh my, do not get me started on that fan base, man. That could be an entire video in itself, is just talking about that, the My Hero and the Attack on Titan fan bases. Oh my God. Absolutely ridiculous. But the reason why I want to mention the fandom portion is they are, oh my God, they are so toxic to so many people. You can go into any discussion about any anime, whether it was like, oh, I did a One Piece discussion. Oh, I did a discussion on Naruto. Oh, I did a discussion on, I don't know, Clanhead. But just any other series. And they also, like, if you don't believe that Full Metal Alchemist is the greatest anime of all time, you will be at the stake, according to these people. And I just want you to be aware, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is not the best anime I've ever watched. If you want to know what my favorite anime is, I'm probably going to do a Q&A video at some point. I'll answer it in a video like that. So if you got any questions, just leave them in the comment section of this video, and then at some point in the next, I don't know how many videos, I'll do a Q&A. If I get around 220 subscribers, then I'll definitely do a Q&A video from the comments and just pick yours out and make it a video about it. So if you want to ask that question for Q&A, go right ahead. But going back to the main topic of the video, the fandoms in particular with like anime, they get to be really obsessed to the point that it's disgusting, and they kind of just they cut off themselves from the real world. And a lot of the people, you see a lot of the controversies of, being obsessed with one girl from a series and then all that other shit. You see the controversies on YouTube. There was this one guy that ended up getting arrested with we're just gonna say it starts with CP, and I don't have to explain what that means. If you know what that means, then you know what it means. That guy got arrested for that, and he was obsessed with this character from School Days, which isn't even a particularly good series, but he was obsessed with this one character from the series. And then you got these guys that, like, guys and girls, they obsessed over it, but the guys in particular, they obsess over it like that, like there's ones that are just obsessed with the series, like, bro, this series is so fucking good. And then you got a series that just obsessed with these anime girls that they end up buying like these body pillows and all that shit. They have typically like their fucking neck beards and all that. I mean, just it's disgusting, bro. It's cringe. It's weird. It creeps me out. I'm creeped out even like just talking about it. Like these people are like in their mid 20s, late 20s, possibly even in their 30s having this shit. And I'm like, do y'all have no social life? At least have a social life, you know? Like, I understand social anxiety is hard, and I have social anxiety myself. I struggle with social anxiety with a lot of people. Even I go to college, I struggle with it, trust me. But, you know, it's hard. Just if you usually just let yourself be out there, you're going to have more people like you for being yourself than not. But in this case, like, just don't be fucking weird about it. Just say, yeah, I love that series. It's a great series. People are gonna be like, right? Yeah. Just no. Then you got your cosplayers, which, you know, they're passionate about what they do. They like the art form. They want to dress up as the character because it, you know, it's of their design and they want to pull it off in real life. That's fine. But then you got cosplayers that are just straight up cringe. Cosplaying can be very cringe depending on the person you meet. And you're just going to go, oh shit, well, yeah, they are kind of cringe. So you have that discussion to deal with as well. Then just in forms of anime, you could be having any discussion of anime, like I said. It could be like, oh, I thought the new season of Demon Slayer was really fucking good. If you watched the last season of Demon Slayer, that was my favorite arc in the series. And I had a discussion with a friend of mine, and some dude said, no, that was the worst arc in the series. I'm like, yeah, you could say, oh, it gets carried by animation, because low-key it does get carried by animation. The story itself's not the most amazing story in the world, but when you have a budget on Ufotable that looks like fucking this shit, like, you can't help but be like, god damn, no wonder it gets carried by animation. No shit. When you have animation like that, damn, bro. Yeah, it does get carried. So, yeah. And at the end of the day, like, you like what you like. There's series that you like, but there's no reason to, like, send death threats or sometimes even dox people. These people will dox others because they didn't like a series that was the exact same as theirs. If you have a differing opinion or if you have, like, a differing best girl or any of that shit, they get so mad. They're like, I don't know, man. Like, most normal anime fans that I talk with, that I'm friends with, are, like, chill as fuck. You have the one, and I just want to kind of make that clear. There are anime people that are chill as fuck. And that's usually the majority of them. But this is talking about a certain percentage of fans that are like this. That's why I'm making this the discussion called anime and the fandom. So, in conclusion, just like what you like. You don't have to be over the fucking moon because, like, oh, they like something different than me. I gotta go after them, dox them, all that shit. Like, you don't have to fucking do that. It's not cool. It's kind of cringe that you do that. You're not making yourself look good. You look like a walking fucking L, bro. Just come on now. And yeah, also go check out series. If there's any series I recommend, I'll recommend some series in a Q&A video. So if there's one series I will recommend to y'all you should watch for a first time anime, absolutely fucking go watch Black Butler. That series is, oh my god. I know some people are going to be like, man, you're recommending Black Butler for a first time anime? Yes. Yes, I am. That or Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is a series that you don't even have to be an anime fan to love. I'm not even being funny. You can love the series without being an anime fan. That's, oh my god. Go watch and read Vinland Saga if you haven't. Absolutely peak story. Oh my god. We can get talking about that forever, so. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of a different topic for once instead of me just talking about political shit and being way too overly over the moon and just berating people. This is just a more different kind of video. Like I said, a lot of the videos this time around, they're different. They're a different style. It's bringing something new, and so far the reception to these videos have been really positive. So I really want to say thank you all so much for the reception on the return and the viewership in the return. It means a whole lot to me that people are enjoying my content still, even after being on for almost a year, and trying out new ideas and trying out new content. And so far, keeping up with a daily schedule. Sometimes I haven't lately because obviously I had to delay a video, but that was what it was. So leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video, guys. Peace out.